Right, you're going to hold this. Good afternoon, hello, my name is Daniel, this is Liz, and for those that haven't seen, 2.5 weeks ago we rescued this little rugrat. His name is Ronnie, and he's come to join us in the madhouse to be our other cat, Rupert's little brother, and, I don't know, to join the fun and to play with everything that he shouldn't play with. Lots of people have actually asked how he's getting on, how he's settled in. I've had quite a few messages about it, so I thought we'd just do a cat update. Bit strange for a triathlon channel, I know. And people are asking, so we give the people what we want, don't we?
We do.
Now, what has happened is, for this occasion, I know it is 9:10 on a Sunday night, I've got dressed up for this. Well, from the top half up anyway, I was hoping I was going to sit down here, to be honest. And you're very much ready for bed, Liz, so thank you very much for giving your time to this video.
Well, 9:10, Sunday evening, showered, hair washed, ready for bed.
Exactly. Right, so in this video we're going to talk about, because it hasn't all gone to plan in the last couple of weeks, and it's actually been quite testing, hasn't it? So first, how about we talk about some of the things that have gone well, and what a great addition he's been, and then we'll go on to the things that really, really haven't gone well.
Well, now, 2.5 weeks in, he seems to have settled really well. He's growing loads, his legs have got so much longer, he's like...
So lanky.
Almost doubled in size compared to when we got him. He's ever so funny, friendly.
Big personality, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a great personality. Him and Rupert, their relationship is building slowly. Rupert doesn't understand to be gentle with him when they play, so Rupert sometimes absolutely slam dunks him to the ground, which we're just working on at the moment.
We don't really know what sort of history he's had. He was in litter of 5, found on the side of a road. He seems to be quite used to a house, because we were like, oh, let's teach him how to do stairs, and he just pelted up the stairs, so I think he knows how to do those. He's eating well, drinking well.
Yeah.
He is otherwise healthy. He's been for his first set of jabs, and he's definitely a boy. We can see that from here. And what else have happened positive in the last couple of weeks? He's just happy and pretty social, isn't he? So we're happy that he's actually not had too much of a traumatic start to life, that he's scared of you. He runs off sometimes, or if a door slams or something, he runs off. But it's nothing.
That's normal though. Rupert does that.
It's nothing too bad, is it? Exactly, right. However, we are now 2.5 weeks in. That first week to 10 days was incredibly testing.
First 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks then. Especially for yourself, Liz. You've done the lion's share of the work with this thing. So, talk us through, what have been some of the biggest challenges over the last couple of weeks with this little boy?
The biggest thing, he had an upset stomach a couple of days after arriving with us, and we think it's probably to do with the new house, the fact that we've got a cat. He'd been for his jabs, he'd had his worm and flea treatment. Obviously, we'd put him on food that he'd not had before.
So I don't know what he'd been eating.
Well, no. We just put him on whiskers, the same as Rupert.
I think he's got the same problem as me. Like, you go for a run, and then you just need to go to the toilet.
So, bless him, he has tried to use the litter tray the best he can, but he has had many accidents. I think the breaking point for me was last Tuesday. I'd come home from work, we just keep him in the dining room, that's like his base with his cage, and he has sort of freedom in there with all his toys and that. I came home from work and he'd actually done 2 poos in one of my curtains, 1 poo in the other, and there was poo all over the beige carpet. And that was the icing on the cake for me, wasn't it?
Yeah, all of a sudden, having bikes in the house isn't a problem, is it? No, it's absolutely fine. Cheers, pal.
So, I'm not going to lie, there was a few tears on my behalf, because I just was getting fed up of having to be cleaning up poo all the time, when I sort of take so much pride in making sure everywhere looks nice. So, yeah, but thankfully this weekend is just improved. And his toileting is much more solid now, so I'm hoping that that is the only ways up, and things will be all right from now on.
Some stuff on his food from the vets, hasn't he, to settle his stomach?
Yeah, 40 for the
Take him off of biscuits for a few days, see if that helps, and it has helped. And yeah, he's just calmed a little in the toilet department, hasn't he? Which is very, very helpful, because it was bad. Yeah. Something that is concerning at the minute, he seems to know how a cat flap works, and we have obviously another cat that comes in and out, and the other cat's got a microchip, and it's a fancy like microchip cat flap, but it only lets your cat that's microchipped in, but it'll let any cat out. So that is a problem, because he keeps running at it and like playing with it, and it's opening. Yeah. So that's a bit difficult. We can lock it, of course, but then you don't want to let the other cat not be able to come in. We're really liking how stripy he's looking. If you look at him, he's like an absolute little leopard underneath. Well, he's like so stripy on his legs and stuff. It's brilliant. He's like a real deep ginger, whereas other cats are more of a sandy ginger. So we when we took him to the vets, they estimated he was 8 weeks old. And that was only a few days after we got him. So we've put him at now 10 weeks old.
10 weeks old, yeah.
So a little while before he can go out, he needs to have his nuts off, unfortunately for you, pal, in a couple of months, and then he'll be free to roam the outside world, won't he? Rupert's got to show him how to go on in the garden with the chickens and how to explore. So, are you glad that you've got him?
I am
You're
now.
hesitating quite a lot. That's a bit awkward. But...
I am now. When we had the rough couple of weeks with his toileting, I was kind of regretting the decision.
Yeah.
But I think once you get over this kitten phase, it can only get easier, can't it? So.
Yeah. I can't really empathise with people who've got children, but at times it was like that. I'd get home from work, come through the door, and you'd be like, right, have him for a bit now, please. Because he's just, as you can tell, he's either like this or he's asleep. And when he's like this, you want to play with him, you want to spend time with him, so you should do. But it's just full on, isn't it? Amongst trying to have a life and so on. So he's being quite gentle at the minute, other than his teething, so he's biting quite hard and you've got little scratches all over you. I think he knows I'm in charge. So yeah, he's getting on okay, isn't he? I think he's got a real good start in life and hopefully he enjoys himself here. Rupert is suffering as well because he's quite overweight, the other cat, and we do try and monitor what he eats, but he eats stuff outside and then eats loads of food indoors. He's got a beeline for any time he's got any food left over, he's straight in there and he licks the bowl clean, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So it is really not ideal, but we're doing as best as we can, aren't we, with that? But what can you do? Classic cat, isn't it? You buy all the toys and wants to play the box.
Yeah, he's got his OT box.
Brilliant, okay. Discount code Ronnie10. Anyway, that is it, isn't it? A bit of a cat update. We feel like we're through the woods and out the other side, and I'm actually really enjoying having him around. We've started letting him roam the house during the day when we're in. So when I'm working from home, I'm sat on meetings and he's like around my feet playing with all the wires. I'm trying to be like, get off. But yeah, he's having a good time. Him and Rupert are actually getting on, aren't they? They play fight quite a lot.
Yeah.
Rupert doesn't appreciate that he's like 8 kilos and this one's 1. And I think he's a bit threatened at times, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's pretty much okay, isn't it?
Yeah, hopefully they'll just continue to build their relationship.
Take him to counselling.
Yeah.
Have we got any more pets planned?
No.
No, do you not think so? Okay. Fair
I
enough.
think 5 chickens and 2 cats is enough for now.
He's now chewing the doorstop, so I think we'll call it there. Hope you have enjoyed that cat update. We've certainly enjoyed having him and look forward to sharing the journey that this is over the coming months and years, hopefully. Hey? All right, shall I let you go to bed?
Well, I'm going to go and have a hot drink first of all, actually.
Oh, it's what season is it? It is
pumpkin spice
latte season.
Well, I'm just deciding whether to have, I think it's too late for pumpkin spice coffee, actually.
Right.
So I think I'm going to go for gingerbread hot chocolate tonight. Sounds good.
Brilliant. Okay, enjoy.
Cool.
Cheers, see you later. Subscribe down below. More cat
See ya.
content.